What's up, fellow YouTubers? It's the weekend. So I figured, we need to make ourselves a pizza. I like pizza, but personally speaking, I'm getting sick of it. I eat it all the time. However, for the sake of a cooking video, I'm going to try to throw together something different. People are used to mozzarella cheese on a pizza. I don't have that, but I got a nice little block of cheddar cheese. So I got some bacon cured jam with actual cooked bacon chunks in it. All kinds of deliciousness. I want to try to make a sweet and spicy, cheesy pizza. We'll see how it tastes. Not sure how it's going to turn the fuck out, but we'll see, right? Right. I got the oven preheated to 420 degrees. I am going to cook a little bit of beef for it. But that's the only thing I'm going to need to cook for it. Other than sticking it in the oven. Yeah, buddy. I do appreciate you cool cobras tuning in to watch this here cooking video. So, I like to get off social media and go hang out with friends. I don't have to tell you who my friends are. Quite frankly, that's none of your business. However, I noticed that around town, people like to start shit with me. Some dude drove by in this white suburban looking thing, Escalade, what the fuck ever, had some neon lights underneath it, gave him the hang loose sign like, sweet neon lights, brah. And the dude shouts out the window, fuck Cobra. And I'm like, wow, okay, so I compliment you on your neon lights and that's how you treat people? Whatever. Now, the last couple of days I've been making some political videos that might offend some people, but hear me out. I am what you would call politically independent. A lot of what I see on both sides of the political spectrum is just Democrats and Republicans calling each other names. They don't focus on the real issues. They just get all offended and, So personally speaking, I try to stay out of politics because either end of the extreme is going to make that person look bad, regardless of who it is. And it is what it is. But I got the oven preheated, so we're going to cook up some beef, and then we'll get this shindig on the road, yo. Yeah, buddy. Yo. It's good to have friends outside of social media. Too many times, YouTube, people are stuck on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, MySpace, whatever, TikTok, And if you're consumed by that, then, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, the cheese will have to come later on in the cooking video. But we're going to make ourselves a delicious pizza. I'm not quite sure how it's going to turn out, but we got a couple different ideas for sauces. I'm going to mix barbecue sauce and chocolate syrup because I don't have tomato sauce, so I'm going to try something different. I got Famous Dave's Devil's Spit barbecue sauce and Clover Valley chocolate syrup. You could also use Hershey's, it don't matter. So I wonder, I'm not going to, and then because I got some uncured bacon jam, we'll try sprinkling some of that Miss Piggy's sweet bacon rub. And then that'll be like the base of our sauce. And then we got like some curry chicken, some beef, and some spicy Doritos. And then some cheese on top of that. And then I also might try to make the stuffed crust with it too. Normally, when you're making stuffed crust pizza at home, you want to use string cheese. You get some pre-made dough, and you roll string cheese on the outside of it to form a pizza crust, and then you got this little center. You can put your sauce, your pepperoni, whatever, you know. Um, so it'll have some of the ingredients I've been using in my last couple of cooking videos, and just kind of throw it together. I ate the rest of the fish in that can, so I'm not using that for the recipe. That would be a little weird. Although pink salmon by itself is pretty delicious. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and turn the stove on to a medium. Again, a big thank you to the pan contest winner. I appreciate it. They wanted me to cook one last burger out of it before it's sent out. And I did just that for the YouTube video. It'll be sent in the mail when I get my YouTube money. So I appreciate you helping me get Wyoming Hunger Initiative $420.69. We're making a difference, dude. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, buddy. I wonder what would happen if I cooked Miss Piggy's sweet bacon rub into a burger patty. What would that taste like? Yeah, probably tastes good. We'll save that for like the outside of the crust and like with the sauce combination. Do we want any seasoning for this beef? Not really, no. We could put like maybe some honey chipotle barbecue rub on the burger. That will make it taste good, I think. It'll complement the barbecue sauce. So, and these are things you got to think about when you're making food. You know, if you want to make something crazy and random, you know, the flavor is going to complement each other. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like fast food pizza, but I get sick of it sometimes if I eat too much of it. So sometimes making your own at home is just as fun. Alright, so we got our cast iron skillet here that a lovely lesbian couple who watches my video sent me, and I appreciate that, ladies. Thank you very much. This thing cooks beautifully. One of the tips my fans gave me was if you're going to cook with a cast iron skillet like this, you're going to want to use a medium heat. Hell yeah. Also, YouTube, one of my YouTube fans sent me a electric can opener. I greatly appreciate that. Now the can opener I have is currently working, but if you don't angle it right, it won't open it. Sometimes cans are a pain in the ass to open, and if you don't have the can opener facing the right direction, a little L piece on the inside, you want that to be towards the center of the can. That's the trick. Slick. Hold on, let me show you what I'm talking about. Now you see how the can opener has like this little piece right here, this little plastic piece right there, that little right there, yeah. Okay, you want that to face the inside of your can, and you kind of angle it down like that, and then you squeeze the blades of it onto the can, and then just turn it. Simple as that. That's the secret. A lot of people struggle with which side to open it on. How do you know? But aside from that, sometimes the grip slips and you're sitting there going, oh, God damn it. So, hell yeah, I appreciate that. I'll keep it handy just in case. You know, if my current can opener breaks, I got a backup, so I'm not stressing it. I appreciate what my fans do for me. So, let's get into the cooking this pizza, shall we? I have a great value pizza crust, pre-rolled. It cuts you some time on making a pizza at home. Some pizza snobs might be like, oh my God, you're using pre-made dough. That's not how you... Shut up. Pizza snobbery is so stupid. I get it, because if you're from an area that makes authentic old school, been there since 1915 kind of thing. I get it. But at the same time, it's like, dude, if you don't have access to that, this is a quarantine pizza. What do you expect? Maybe throw in some of that bone-sucking sauce too, just for a little extra flavor. So we got our seasoning, some bone-sucking steak rub, some Smoky D honey chipotle barbecue rub. That'll be the seasoning for our beef. Okay, where the fuck is the... Oh, there it is. Bloody good. Right about now, that pan's pretty freaking hot. So we're gonna have to cook our beef in some goodness. But not just any goodness, some buttery goodness from Country Crock. Hashtag not a sponsor. We got some churn style butter spread from Country Crock. We're gonna grab our fork and put a splash of that in the bottom of our pan. And then that'll create a nice little puddle in the center for our patty to rest in. But we're not done just yet, folks. Now hold your horses. Grab our beef patty. Throw on some of our Smoky D honey chipotle barbecue rub. And some bone-sucking sauce. Steak seasoning rub right there. I'm gonna plop that burger patty into our butter that's melted into the pan. Let's get you a close-up of that melted butter action, baby, because you know you want to see it. Oh, look at that, beautiful. I'm gonna drop this, that side down first, and then repeat with seasoning on the top. I'll give our beef some nice flavor. Then of course we're going to add a splash of butter to the top of it so that when we flip it, that butter just cooks right into the beef. Makes it nice, flavorful, and just Oh. Get on there, you bastard. Alright, so I'm going to melt some butter into our pan on the side here. And then put a little bit of that butter on the top patty. Oh yeah. We're going to need a fork for our uncured bacon jam. So go ahead and set that to the side. Alright, so we are making a delicious pizza, YouTube. Well, I can't say it's going to be delicious because I haven't tried it yet, but we'll give it the old college try, as they say. I'm going to get some beef cooked up right quick. Look at that. That is just freaking beautiful. Now, all that melted butter is just going to cook right into our beef. And then when I go to flip that son of a bitch, all that butter is going to melt on the other side. And while our beef is cooking up, what's a pizza without some cheese? A lactose intolerant pizza. Just kidding. Well, actually, that would suck if you were lactose intolerant. I genuinely feel bad for people like that. People who are lactose intolerant, they can't eat ice cream. What kind of fuckery is that? They have to get like dairy-free ice cream. Oh, I don't care if the cheese is in a block like this or if it's shredded or in slices. Cheese is cheese, my dude. It tastes good. So sometimes you don't always have all the options available to your needs. So you make do with what you got. And you never know, it might turn out delicious, it might turn out super gross. That's the fun of a King Cobra cooking video, right? And of course the cheese doesn't want to open because, you know, that's life. Ah. Now I got it. Bastard. It's the adventure of cooking, I do believe. I'm going to take this block, set it on our pizza stone here. I'm going to cut the cheese. Yeah, I made a fart joke, really? Yeah, I totally cut the cheese. Rip some ass burgers, I did. I might use some more of this cheese. We'll see how it turns out. But I'm gonna put this back in the fridge for now. On second thought, I'm not gonna make this stuffed crust just because you try to fold cheese into this. I don't know if I have enough to pull it off. I'll make it. I will do it. We're gonna take and cut this into smaller pieces to put on top of our pizza. Put them in this bowl here. Let's give that burger a flip. Of course, you know you want to get up on this flip action. I know you want to get up on that flip action. Just like that. Beautiful. Alright, so now that burger's cooking up on a nice medium heat, we're gonna see how this cheddar do. Yep. There's some good cheddar. Cheddar to make this pizza better. $16K subs and growing, YouTube. That's what's up. I do appreciate you all tuning in to the cooking video. Yep. That's good cheese, mate. That beef is looking ready. Spaghetti. Grab a smaller plate for it. I mean, I could put it in the same bowl as I'm cutting the cheese in, but then the burger patty's hot and that would melt the cheese in the bowl. Not very smart. We don't want to melt the cheese just yet. YouTube, this is just looking diggity dank. So I just give you a close-up of that beef patty as I'm cooking it up for the pizza. Ooh, YouTube, look at that beautiful buttery love just cooking into it. Oh my god, that just looks succulent. Just so I can go a little bit longer. There we go. Just checking it. Alright, so if you gotta flip it occasionally to check it, that's fine. I'll scooch that towards the butteriness right there. Yeah, there we go. Scrape all that buttery love into the patty right there. Beautiful. Alright, so while that cooks up, we'll continue cutting our cheese. Second time with that joke. Farts are not funny, Cobra. Grow up. Now, if we have to cook, or excuse me, cut more cheese, we can. We got our bowl of cheese right here. Let's set that to the side real quick. That beef is definitely smelling really good, YouTube. I like it. Alright, so now comes the fun part. Seems how our beef is just about done. We're going to, oh, there it is. We're going to take our pizza crust and we're going to roll it out onto our nice clean pizza stone. Yeah, buddy. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. We might have the tools to take care of this pizza crust. Give it a poke real quick. How's that beef looking? Pretty good. Let it cook for a little bit longer. Put that on a 2. Now, actually, no, let's leave it on medium for a bit longer. There we go. Now, pre-made pizza dough versus making it yourself, there's not really much of a difference. Just making it yourself takes longer. So sometimes this option's more convenient. But like this crust, you can get it at Walmart for pretty cheap, actually. You know. And once you got your pizza dough, we're gonna unroll it, find that crease. Alright. There we go. And just look for that rolled because it comes unrolled. It makes it easier on you, the pizza maker. Alright, so now we're going to stretch our dough out. Nope, don't want it sticking. There we go. There we go. Get our dough stretched out. Oh, there we are. Alright. Go a little bit longer on that beef. Yep, that burger patty's done. Let's scoop that up and put the beef in the bowl separately. Now this beef patty is literally fresh off the cast iron skillet, so if you go to put it in that bowl of cheese, it's just gonna melt to the bottom of your bowl, and you don't want that. So get a separate bowl for your beef. Easy enough. Scoop up some of that butter from the beef and put it on the top there. Alright, so let that cast iron skillet cool off. Okay, now that you've got your pizza crust unrolled, let's I mean, you can make stuffed crust with it. Let's see how we do this here. Let's see. It's easier to do with string cheese. That's all I'm saying. It's the only thing I'm saying, really. It's easier to do with string cheese because the string cheese itself is pretty much round, cylinder shaped. So yeah. But we'll see if we can make it happen. I'm down for a challenge. So I want to take some cheese, put it on the outside, and want to fold our crust around it. There we go. Delicious. We got our cheddar cheese right here. Look at that. Beautiful. Now, by the time we get done folding the crust on this pizza, we're going to stretch it out. This is, I tell you what, this is tricky to make with the slices that I did. Because, like I said, using string cheese to make the stuffed crust is a little bit easier. Just roll it in a cylinder shape. But, I tell you what. It makes it easier. It's alright. Chilling out on a Friday night, making ourselves a personal pan pizza. Alright, so now that we got our crust formed, I mean, you want to make sure that there's like no holes on the top. Yeah. This is why I say using string cheese is so much easier than trying to use sliced cheese or shredded cheese. But that's alright, YouTube, because we're going to go around in a circle here and kind of knead the dough together into the crust. And there we go. I do appreciate the fans sending me the support. You know, I'll be getting my YouTube money Monday or Tuesday. That's most definitely what's up. I'm not gonna lie, that doesn't look half bad. I can get down with this. All right, take a look at that. Not looking too shabby. I'm gonna grab some Miss Piggy's sweet bacon rub. I want to season the crust with it. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dust the bottom of it with some of that Miss Piggy's sweet bacon rub. Just a little bit. Make it spicy sweet. This might be interesting, man. I don't know. And then, you know, maybe like a little bit on the top of our crust. take some of that burger grease and dust the top of our crust with it. I mean, little details like this, YouTube. You know, I'm thinking to myself, if we're going to make a pizza, let's do something just completely balls to the wall random. And I think that'll taste pretty good. Like maybe that sweetness will, you know, it'll bake into the pizza dough. Oh, it actually turned out pretty good. Who knows, right? So now we got the center of our crust dusted and the outside of it dusted. I'm going to take screw this spoon. Shit. I take a rag. Our skillet's still pretty freaking hot, so I'm gonna lightly kind of take that grease and dust the top of our crust with it. Yeah. The spatula is not working, so we're gonna have to just very carefully. See, I got our washcloth around to keep my hands safe, cause yeah. So we want to grease the top of our crust with some of that buttery love. And so far, you're thinking to yourself, this just looks like a freaking heart attack on a pizza, right? You don't even know, YouTube. This is why people like watching my cooking videos. The weirdest stuff I come up with, right? Yeah, and I'm not afraid to be myself on YouTube or in real life for that matter. And people either get jealous of me or they hate on it. There we go, get that skillet scraped out real quick. Alrighty, that skillet looks pretty scraped out. Nope. There we go. Alright. You want to see this crust so far, YouTube? By now you're just like, why? Because it's me, that's why. Look at all that buttery love that's been soaked on top of that Miss Piggy's sweet bacon rub. Alright, now all of that will make sense as we get towards assembling our sauces in the middle. We got some Famous Dave's barbecue sauce, Devil's Spit. It's a little spicy, but that's alright. So I'll splash that in there. And I'll take our pizza stone and kind of shake that barbecue sauce around on the bottom there. There we are. And I pour a little bit more in there, just a wee bit more. Come on, you bastard. There we go. Shake a little bit in there, kind of. There we go. The barbecue sauce is spread. Beautiful. And then, ooh-wee. I think we're good on that barbecue sauce. Alright, so now I'm going to add some of our chocolate syrup to the middle of it, because why not? I mean, cheese and chocolate. Yeah. A drizzle of that syrup. And yeah, we're definitely gonna have to cut more cheese for the top, but I'm alright with that. We'll do that here in a second. Take a look at this pizza so far. That looks interesting, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna grab some more of that Miss Piggy's sweet bacon rub. Not a sponsor. I had a fan send me some of this, and ooh, is it good? Get it online. I would highly recommend it. Put a sprinkle of that on top of the chocolate. I mean, I have no freaking idea how this is going to taste, but the reason why I put another sprinkle of that on top is because we have right here some TMBJ Classic Uncured Bacon Jam. Also not a sponsor. This stuff is really good. And I'm going to put some bacon, some beef, and some spicy chicken on there. Yeah, why not, right? At this point, you're going, what is this nonsense? This is a King Cobra cooking video, right? All right. Oh man, that bacon jam is so flipping good. I'm gonna put a couple dollops in there. It's got cooked bacon in it already, so like 3 or 4 dollops will do it. And then we're gonna take that bacon jam, that barbecue sauce, and all the shit we put in the middle of it, and we're gonna stir it around. So we got bacon jam, barbecue sauce, a little bit of chocolate syrup. So sprinkle out that Miss Piggy's sweet bacon rub. Stir it around there. See, I have no idea how the sauce is gonna taste. I mean, it's gonna probably taste spicy, sweet. I don't know. Hold up. YouTube. Oh my flipping gird. Yeah. We're gonna take a little bit of this honey barbecue chipotle rub and do a light sprinkle. Oh shit, too much. I like shit too much, he says. God damn it. That's alright. Just stir it around a little bit. It's got barbecue sauce in it, so I don't see how it would hurt anything. If I add just a little bit extra there, a little bit of extra flavoring. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Pinch more of that bacon rub to kind of even it out a bit. Pinch more of that. There we go. Kind of counteract the spicy just a little bit. There we are. Yeah. That's good. Alright, so there it is, looking tasty. Pretty tasty so far, I'm not gonna lie. I'm going to stir that sauce around one more time. And when you're mixing the sauce together on top of your pizza, just be careful you don't poke a hole in the bottom of your crust. Just lightly mix it on the surface. Oh, right there. Right there. Perfect. So, we're done with our bacon cured jam. Go ahead and put that back in the Frigimanator. So, I think now we need some cheese for it and all kinds of goodies. Well then. Grab ourselves another block of it. Just enough to sprinkle the top with it. Oh no, he cut the cheese again with his Asperger's. Oh. How many times are you gonna make that joke? It gets old. Eh. But all seriousness though, we're gonna cut the cheese up into. Oop. Yep. We may have to use the whole thing for the pizza, but that's alright. Sit there and just cut them into slices. Tinier slices, I should say. And whoop, sitting there. I mean, if I put it in the oven, all that cheese is going to puddle together anyways when it melts in the oven. So, really don't matter how you place them. But, I'm just going to sit here and, okay, get it in there. Alright, beautiful. Alrighty. That's gonna look, this is actually starting to look pretty good, YouTube, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's not enough cheese. We need some for this little bit right here. Hold up. Alrighty then, YouTube. Let's get her going, man. This is gonna be an interesting pizza for sure, YouTube. Let's see how it turns out. No promises on what it's gonna taste like. We're just putting it together. People might say this isn't cooking. This is just putting a bunch of random unhealthy shit together. Like, that's your opinion. And people who like watching this kind of thing, so, and that's their opinion. I'm doing this for the fans who like the cooking videos, not the assholes who talk shit, because believe me, assholes are going to talk shit. That's just how it is. You can't control that, unfortunately. We might need this again for when we cut our beef. So, now, let's sit here and put some cheese on this mother trucker. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's good. That's good cheese. Can you say quarantine pizza? Oh. Here's our beef patty with the buttery love on top. So I want to sit here and go ahead and cut the beef up into chunks. Then we can put it on top of our pizza. Nice, decent chunks, yeah. I'm using the inside of the bowl to cut it. Just for convenience sake. And yeah, just cut the beef itself into little chunks. There we go. Beautiful. I don't think I'm going to need this anymore. I'll put it in the sink to be washed. Alright, so now I want to put some beef on top of our cheesy goodness right there. Watch out. Look at, what is this? This is a pizza. That's what I'm making. I don't know about you guys. That beef is, oh, YouTube. Oh yeah. That beef is cooked and seasoned to perfection. Oh. I'll get that here in a second. Or after I finish assembling it. Dropped a little chunk. That's all right. So put a couple chunks of beef on top. Yeah, buddy. And that crust is gonna rise when we hold on, I'm gonna grab some toilet paper to pick up that beef that I dropped and then wash my hands. Oh, YouTube. This pizza's looking kind of good, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, that will go in here like that. Get our hands washed, and we'll add the last 3 ingredients to it. Some spicy curry chicken, some flaming hot nacho Doritos, and the last of that cheese. Might as well put it up on top. Fudge it. Gonna wash our hands with some of that Dawn dish soap. Our sponsor. Alright. We're gonna get our hands dried here. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Alrighty. So now let's go ahead and add some of our spicy curry chicken that we had on our last burger. You probably saw that. This is pre-cooked spicy curry chicken. So like a paste, and it's also got cooked chunks of chicken in it. It's got a little bit of heat to it, but not much. Now my hands are nice and clean. Let's go ahead and throw a little bit of chicken on top. Mm. That's really good spicy curry chicken. I mean, if you don't like heat, that's alright. Keep it off then. Mm. There we go. I'm gonna put alrighty then. Don't get distracted, Cobra. Keep making the video. There we go. Alrighty then. There we go. Put some chicken on top of that beef. The shit I do for my YouTube fans. I mean, is this ridiculous? A little bit, yes. Is it excessive? Maybe. Is it weird? Oh, hell yeah, it's weird. I don't think we need the fork anymore. Alright. Got a little bit of that chicken left over for maybe like a burger or something. Alright, put that back in the fridge. So I'll use the last of that whole block of cheese on there. In true King Cobra fashion, let's throw on some Doritos of the Flamin' Hot Nacho variety. This will give our pizza a nice little crunch. Bye, Z. Alright, one more. Ooh. Now those Flamin' Hot Nachos Doritos are providing a nice spicy kick. Alright, so I'm going to take the last of our cheese. Ooh. And grab a clean knife to cut it. Ooh. So we're going to take the last of that cheese and just pile it on top of our Doritos. Nice little cube like that. Sweet. And then one more final sprinkle of the good stuff right here. A little something to cut the spicy with a little bit of sweet. syrup. Ah, there it is. All right, so, and one last thing. A drizzle of this. You're probably thinking to yourself, that just looks absolutely fucked up. Why the fuck would you make this shit? Because I can. To cut that spiciness with a little bit of sweet, I'm going to just do a couple squirts of chocolate sauce on top of the final layer there, just a little bit. Couple little, yeah. Yeah, buddy. Ooh-wee. Whoa, almost dropped the camera. That was some ninja shit, buddy. Yeah. Look at it before it goes in the oven, because this is ridiculous. I seriously have no idea. I tell you what, man, this is nuts. Okay, hold up. Doritos. Spicy nacho flamin' hot Doritos. Flamin' hot nacho Doritos with a little bit of chocolate to balance out the heat. Oh, dude. Dude. Right the fudge on, people. I was curious to see what that would taste like. Not too shabby. Alright, so this bastard's going in the oven. Let's see, timer. Got the oven preheated to 420 degrees. Put it in there for 28 minutes. See how it looks after that. Alright, it's at 28 minutes. We'll see how it does. Alright, so while that's baking up, in the oven, that weird, probably the weirdest pizza I've created on YouTube. Not gonna lie on that part. I got a sink full of some dishes, man. Got some clean ones over here. Put these bastards away. Now comes the boring part. You get to watch me do dishes and wait for the pizza. Wait for the pizza to finish cooking. Be beautiful, YouTube. Get them dishes put away. And then get the dishes in the sink washed. Yes. Be beautiful, YouTube. Now, this was kind of an on-the-spot recipe, so I have no idea how this is going to turn out. We'll see, though. We will definitely see. Yeah, I got a couple dishes in the sink. We'll get them done real quick. Couple squirts of that Dawn dish up, baby. Admittedly, YouTube, the cooking, I like to cook, you know. I like to cook and bake and make delicious food. But, you know, then you get to the section where it's like, oh, clean up, you know. Cleaning up after cooking sucks. But I'm going to do this part now so I don't have to do it later when I eat. So admittedly, you get to watch me do dishes while we cook. I mean, I have no flipping idea how this is going to turn out. It might be super delicious. It might taste like crap. We'll see. I mean, the sauce combination that I put on the pizza, I tried it on the fork earlier. Not too bad, actually. That bacon jam is going to make things interesting. And that's the fun of cooking, YouTube. Just try something different, you know? It might taste like crap. It might be delicious. You know? Worst case scenario, you're like, oh, I'm not making that again. Best case scenario, you found a new recipe. That's how I look at cooking. Yeah, buddy. Oh, son of a dick. You hate when you're doing dishes and you go to put the plate in there and bloop, something bounces back out. No, stay in there and dry, please, and thank you. Appreciate that. Ooh-wee. Is this pizza going to be extremely messy to eat? More than likely, yes.
Bro, can you open the door?
Yeah, give me a second.
Oh yeah, thanks man.
Yeah, man. But yeah, YouTube, sitting here making a dank ass pizza. Got you on the cell phone camera. Yeah, buddy. Get these dishes done real quick, and then I'll be right back. I appreciate y'all tuning into the cooking show, YouTube. Yeah, buddy. Not quite sure how this is going to turn out, YouTube. This, like I said, might be one of the weirdest pizzas I've ever made for YouTube, but that's why the fans like the cooking videos. Now, I like giving other fast food restaurants a chance too. That's another reason why You know, I don't order it as much as I used to. And people would give me shit because I order a pizza I want to order, or you know, whatever. You know, it's stupid. YouTube. People live to talk shit on me. It's sad, dude. I own my trolls' lives. Alright, so now the dishes are caught up. Give it a last one here, yeah. There we are. Alright, so how long? We got 19 minutes on the pizza. I'll give it a look and see how it do. Smells decent enough. Certainly not the weirdest thing I've concocted on my YouTube channel. I mean, that fiery fish pizza was ew.
You come?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry about that, YouTube. One of my friends was visiting a friend of his. Is also a friend of mine. So let them in the building real quick. Yeah. All right. So, holy crap! An hour and 8 minutes long. Ah. This is ridiculous, YouTube. An hour and 8 minutes long. Of course, I don't think the fans mind when I make a longer cooking video. Not quite sure how this is going to turn out, but we got a nice clean pizza cutter ready to go. I know my YouTube fans are going to want to see that close-up action, baby. Personally speaking, YouTube, like I said, I have no idea how this is going to turn out, but won't know until you try, I guess. 15 minutes to go until this pizza is done. Not quite sure how it's going to turn out, YouTube, but, well, we'll see, right? And like I said, YouTube, there's nothing wrong with the fast food pizza chains, but when you order fast food pizza a lot, you can get sick of it. So I've been eating other foods just because it's good to give your body variety. But I figured if I'm gonna eat pizza tonight, why not make one for YouTube instead? That'd be a lot more entertaining for the fans. Yeah, buddy. Ooh-wee. I'm actually curious to see how this turned out. It's probably going to be super weird. It might turn out super dank. We'll see, though. I mean, there's a combination of smells coming off that pizza that, honestly, it doesn't smell bad. There's a combination of smells coming off that pizza from the oven. Honestly, it doesn't smell half bad. It smells kind of dank, actually. Yeah, buddy. And I like entertaining my fans with cooking videos, too, so there you go. Yep. Although I kind of wish that DoorDash and Grubhub had a pay with cash option, but they don't. So what do you do? So YouTube, I've made this spicy, sweet, and savory pizza. I'm gonna see how that crust looks when it's done, and I may end up giving it some more time. Although I think 28 minutes at 420 degrees should be enough. We'll see though. There. I know that Miss Piggy's bacon rub is really tasty. It goes great on bacon. I'll be getting some more of that when I get my YouTube money for sure. Excuse me. Is this the weirdest pizza I've ever made on YouTube? No, the fiery fish pizza was a little bit weirder. That was just, I don't know what I was thinking on that. And I like fish on pizza, but fiery fish pizza was just one of those why moments. Tell you what. But this pizza actually smells kind of good. I attempted to make it stuffed crust. And we'll see how it turns out. I might have taken a whole block of cheese to make it, but that's the fun of eating it, I suppose. Get the pizza cutter and cut it into 4 serving slices, and we'll try a piece, see how it do. At this point, you saw me put it together. Now you're gonna see me eat it here in a bit. Of course, I gotta let that son of a bitch cool off when it gets out of the oven, but Tell you what, man, I've been losing weight, slimming down a little bit for the summer. I'll eat like one meal a day to conserve food and to help manage my weight. And on top of that, I walk and ride bike everywhere, so, you know what I'm saying? Now it's smelling really good in here. Oh, dude. YouTube. There is a tantalizing smell in the air. It's teasing my nostrils with the promise of a custom-made, one-of-a-kind King Cobra pizza that you just saw me make. Now, I was kind of debating on what to do, and, you know, I did that burger in the pan, so I'm like, well, I got a pizza crust in the fridge. Let's use it up. Chilling on a Saturday night. Just got down hitting the weights. So I'm making them gains, man. Of course, you can already see that. Look at these muscles, man. Won't be too long now where I'll be cut just like this without having to flex. That's the goal, at least. Got a couple of fans who sent me some weights in the mail. I also appreciate that. Yeah, buddy. I did a little bit of snacking before the pizza video, so this way I could, you know, I wouldn't be completely starved, you know. Sometimes I'll eat lunch if I feel like it, but I mainly don't eat breakfast anymore. Occasionally I'll have it. And I've literally slimmed down quite a bit. I've almost got a 6-pack. Ha ha. Almost. Well, if you're stuck in a pandemic, sometimes you gotta conserve food a little bit. Because you never know, if you go to the grocery store, they could be out. So also, big thank you to my fans for ordering the merchandise. I greatly appreciate that. They'll be added to my YouTube money on Monday, which will be pretty freaking sweet. Hell yeah, man. I had a payout from Teespring. Let's see if it's on my PayPal yet. Let's see. Not yet. But it will be. More than likely tomorrow that'll show up on that. Not gonna lie, I made $107 and some odd cents, plus a little bit extra selling t-shirts on Teespring. I'm like, dude, fucks to the yeah. I'll grab me a drink while I'm waiting for the pizza to get done. I got a free sample of it in the mail. I got 5 minutes left on that pizza. Let's see how it looks. Oh. With just 5 minutes left on that pizza, it's looking perfect. So, this is what was sent to me in the mail a while back, and I've been meaning to do a video on it. Look at that. Free advertisement. This is from Extend BCAA. Exercise, hydrate, recover. This is basically what you would drink before and after a good workout at the gym. That's what it's designed for, at least. They sent me a free sample in the mail. This is the strawberry kiwi blend. Yeah, buddy, take a look at that. Show that logo, baby. Yeah, buddy. I'm not gonna lie, YouTube, that pizza actually smells pretty fucking good. All the cheese on top is melted. Let's see how this do, YouTube. Let's see how it tastes. It says 7.3 of the BCAAs. Not sure what that is. 0 grams of carbs. 0 sugar, 0 calories. Support muscle growth, support recovery, replenish electrolytes. That's what it says right there, YouTube. So it's basically a powdered sports drink that's supposed to aid in your workouts. Go ahead and peel the seal off, open her up. Yeah. Ooh. YouTube's got this pink drink powder in there that smells really good, actually. Hold up. Grab ourselves a cup, dump it in there, because that's what's up. Let's see how this do, YouTube, because this actually smells really good, I'm not going to lie. Kind of reminds me of Kool-Aid powder in a sense, right? Alright. Get every last bit out. 2 minutes and counting, YouTube. What do you guys think? Is this pizza going to be delicious, or is it going to go... We'll see. Based off the smell of it, I think it's going to be pretty damn tasty. I want to grab a clean fork and go ahead and stir this drink mix up. Go ahead and stir it around, dissolve it in the water. One minute to go. Alright, let's give this drink a try, shall we? Took 4 drinks of it, let's see how it do. Oh, dude. That is freaking delicious. Yeah. YouTube, if you're working out, I would recommend this product. That's delicious right there, dude. Supports muscle growth, hydrate, recovery, all that good shit. Excuse me. 8, 7, 6, 2, 1. Alright. Grab our oven mitts, put them on, and take the pizza out of the oven. See how we did on this YouTube. I'll show you what it looks like before I cut it. In fact, let's take the camera in here with us so we can see me take it out of the oven, because you know you want to see it. Oven mitts on. Oh, there she be. Quite possibly the weirdest pizza I've ever come up with on my YouTube channel. Yes. That is just stacked with calories. The chunks of cheese, I could have sliced them a little bit thinner because they didn't quite melt all the way. But, it's a pizza. It smells good enough. So, yeah, this is going to be a pain in the ass to cut because of all the ingredients that are on it. Nope. But we're going to do our best here. The sizzle from that as you're cutting into it. Just hear it sizzling away. YouTube, you can hear it sizzling as we cut into it. Use our pizza cutter to scoop it off there. I'll go ahead and cut this side into two smaller slices here, and we'll save the other half for breakfast. Oh, the cheese chunks on the very top didn't quite melt like I hoped they would, but I really can't complain because it's, you know, I mean, this is a pretty weird pizza, so now I'm kind of wondering, how is this going to taste? I mean, this is going to be the weirdest effing pizza I've seen compared to the fiery fish pizza that I made. This is right next to it and just random and, yeah. Yep. But that teriyaki chicken, well, not teriyaki, whatever that chicken I put on it, the same chicken that I used for the burger recipe earlier. Yeah. Got this spicy, sweet pizza. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, this is going to be interesting for sure. Let's get a piece of it. I definitely want a big plate for this because I have a feeling this piece is going to be messy. Oh, there she be. Ready to go. Alright, so I'm going to bring the camera back this way. And we'll cut ourselves a slice of it. Sorry about the unintentional crotch shot. Alright, so we cut ourselves a very tiny piece of it here. You can see the, oh, hold up, right there. Yeah, right there you can kind of, I don't know if you can see the stuff crust in there. Kind of right there, yeah, you can see it. Alright. Hooey, let that cool off for a second, grab ourselves a little bit of water, and, yeah. Give this, this crazy pizza a try, shall we? Cause sure I know what time it is, YouTube. It's time for another cooking video. And if If you like the content, subscribe for more. I'm not gonna lie, it smells pretty good. I'm gonna wash my hands after cooking, and we'll get into it. Have a bite. Now I'm hoping that the sweetness of the pizza ingredients will cut with the spiciness of it and kind of dumb down the heat a little bit. That the chicken I put on it is definitely spicy enough. Yeah. Right there you can see it. Look at that stuffed crust. Right there, there's a better angle of it. Beautiful. I mean, yeah, there we go. All right, so without further ado, let's get a bite. Pick it up. It's staying together for the most part. Nope. Quarantine pizza. Yeah. Let me finish this slice up real quick before I make my my decision. I'm gonna hold it over the plate so I don't spill all over myself like a spaz. Actually, YouTube, I ain't gonna stunt. This is pretty good. That bacon jam, that beef, and that chicken provide a nice meaty bite. That cheese holding you tight. And you got the sweet, savory spiciness of that sauce. This was a kind of a long recipe to make, but totally worth it. Oh. The spiciness of it is interesting because it's polar opposite to the sweetness of it, which I like sweet and I like spicy food. This is definitely spicy enough. The sweetness of it dumbs down the heat of it just a little bit. It's enough to clear out your sinuses a wee bit and heat up your tongue. But other than that, YouTube, honestly, this is actually pretty decent. You know, if you like the cooking videos, subscribe for more. It did create stuffed crust, but not what you're normally used to. Which is why if you add string cheese and you roll the crust in around your string cheese, it'll do the cheese pull thing like you want it to. But honestly, I don't care that it's not doing the cheese pull because this is actually an interesting tasting stuffed crust pizza. Sweet, savory, spicy. Mm. Mm. I know what I'm eating for the next day. Yeah, buddy. Mm. There's definitely enough heat on this pizza, that's for sure. That devil spit barbecue sauce, the flaming hot nacho Doritos, that spicy teriyaki looking chicken paste. Yeah, well, it's got chunks of cooked chicken and this. It's all pre-cooked, so yeah. Hmm. People might say, well, this isn't cooking. I disagree. I had to bake the pizza and cook the burger patty. So there was a little bit of cooking involved, just a little bit. And sometimes the less cooking involved, the easier it is to make. You make less of a mess making it. And who knows, you might come up with something that turns out delicious. Like I went and made a custom sauce for this. And the sauce I made for this pizza, dude, holy buckets of Batman, man. That is some good pizza. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That crust cooked perfectly. And even though the cheese isn't pulling out of the crust, I can still taste it right in there. Yep. Honestly, I wasn't sure how this was going to turn out. It looked delicious, I'm not going to lie. But then I took it out of the oven and I'm like, okay, not quite cutting like I thought it was. It's going to be a pain in the neck to cut. Meh. Let's see how it do. Let's see how it tastes, right? This actually turned out really good. Oh, oh. Got a bite of that beef and that chicken at the same time. Yeah, buddy. I mean, honestly, YouTube, if you're out of pepperonis, you're out of mozzarella cheese, and you're out of tomato sauce, but you got a pizza crust and a couple of random ingredients like this laying around, bake it and see how it turns out. Ooh-wee. Oh. This right here is just artery clogging good. Mmm. I've definitely slowed down my pizza consumption for the most part. I'll eat it once in a while, but yeah. But for a homemade pizza, I'm actually happy with this. That's tasty. The crust is golden brown. Mmm. Oh, I probably could have cooked it for a little bit longer, but a little bit of chewiness, a slight bit of chewiness on the inside of that crust doesn't hurt. Warm and fluffy on the inside, light and flaky on the outside. Yeah. Mm. You too. I can get down with that, man. Yeah, buddy. Mm. Now, I'm gonna put the rest of that pizza on a plate, like this plate right here, and stick it in the fridge for later. But honestly, that wasn't half bad. Oh yeah, spicy, sweet, savory. But is it too spicy? For me, no. It's pretty mild. But for someone who's not used to heat, you know what I'm saying? If I'm remaking the pizza for someone else who didn't like spicy, I would use no spicy ingredients. But yeah. Mm. Yum. There we are. Beautiful. I'll wash our pizza cutter off. You've always seen me wash dishes on the YouTube video before, so I don't want to make you go through that again, but I'll wash our pizza cutter off. I'm going to take this pizza stone and I'm going to put it in the sink to wash off as well. It's important to keep your cooking supplies clean, YouTube. So when you're going to cook with it again, I mean, there's a difference because I can put a little bit of grease in the bottom of my pan and be just fine. But alright. Go ahead and wash our pizza stone off right quick. YouTube. There we are. We got it on our plate. Look at that. Yum, yum for your tum. Not gonna lie, this turned out pretty decent. A lot better than I thought it was gonna turn out. Yeah. I'll be eating good for the next day or so. Yo. Yo, that spicy curry chicken. Nice, nice touch. Yep. Yo, YouTube. I'll catch you, cool cobras, on the next one. I'm gonna wrap this cooking video up because it's literally almost a 2-hour long cooking video. That is ridiculous. Hold up. Where the fuck? There it is. Anyways, tubes, I'll catch you cool cobras on the flip side.